Hey, good morning. We are going to work complexes today. So each complex will consist of multiple movements. So you'll be combining movements in one exercise. Your work to rest ratio is going to be 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And we are going to do 4 rounds of each. You're going to do all one side, then you're going to do all the other side. So you only need one implement. I'm keeping this easy because you may not have a ton of equipment at home, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. So either a dumbbell or a kettlebell will work. As far as weight is concerned, I would pick something like middle of the road, not your heaviest weight, but not your lightest weight either. So gauge based on how you feel that first round through on the one side. Your opposite side might be a little bit weaker, which tends to be the case. So hang in there, and you can always switch out, go lighter. You could even grab a soup can at home if you wanted to. So without further ado, we're gonna get warmed up. So I want you to stay on your feet today and just place your hands on your lower abdomen, and I want you to feel your breath. Close your eyes. Feel your breath coming in from your lower abdomen, actually your pelvic floor. And you want the tongue on the roof of your mouth, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Nicely done. From a standing position, or you could come down and tall kneel or sit on your bum. But we're just gonna nod that head. So again, keep the tongue on the roof of your mouth, keep your eyes open this time, and just leading with your eyes, look up as high as you can, and then look down towards your chest. Keeping the tongue on the roof of the mouth, breathing in and out of the nose, making sure that you're leading with the eyes. And let's keep the eyes on the horizon this time and go from shoulder to shoulder. Try to look behind you. And awesome. Okay, from here, we're going to do a standing cross crawl. So opposite knee to opposite hand. Try to move under control. You want to make sure you're not looking something like that. Keep that spine nice and neutral. Keeping that tongue on the roof of the mouth. Thank you, Tim Anderson and Original Strength. Balancing on one leg and making that brain work a little bit. Nice job. All right, multi-planar lunge. So just a couple, we're gonna step forward, side and back. Nice big step. And change it. And let's do some jumping jacks. So just give me 15. Three, 2, and 1. Woo, drop it on in. And A-frame. Work through that T-spine. We've all been sitting all day, or maybe it's the start of your day. I don't know. But let's get that body to open up. Nicely done. All right. Okay, you're going to clean that weight up to your shoulder. Again, could be a dumbbell or a kettlebell. Makes no difference to me. Come into a nice deep squat. As you come out of that squat, you're gonna press up and overhead. Now, if you have issues with your shoulder, do not go overhead, or your neck. You're just gonna hold that squat and do an offset squat on that one side, okay? From there, we'll go right into a single arm row. From the row, we're gonna go to a clean, and a burpee, and a clean, and a burpee. Okay, if you need to elevate your weight, you can certainly do that by grabbing a bench. like this. Put the weight or the bench between your feet. Put the weight on top of the bench so you're not potentially injuring your lower back. Get those hips back, clean it up, and then do your burpee from there. You could even use the actual bench to step back, do your burpee, and come on up. So there you have an option for that one. Last one in the circuit is going to be a lateral lunge with a press out. Hold the weight upside down as such. Make sure you're bending that weight in half, or you're trying to bend that weight in half anyway, so you get those lats engaged. You're gonna step out to the side, shoot from the rib cage, being careful not to let your shoulders come up by those ears, and right back out and come back in. Okay, be careful on this one. You may need to lighten your load just a little bit. If you can't use weight to do the press out, that's fine. Just do that lateral lunge. That works as well. You could even press out, or just, like I said earlier, grab a soup can. You can use that. That works as well. Okay, so we'll do all one side, then we'll do all the other side. Everybody get set, ready to go. Rack that weight up by the shoulder. We got thrusters to start us off. Drop into that squat and press up and overhead. Pull it down, press up and overhead. Sit those hips straight back. Come down as deeply as you feel comfortable, no pain. You're pushing those hips back. We are just past halfway. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And rest. Next up is going to be that 2-point row. Whew. So take a nice long stride. You're going to pull low on that hip, get your belly to your thigh, and go. Just about halfway. Stay on this side. You got it. If you need to, you can put your hand down on something for a little bit more stability. 5 seconds. Nice work. Moving on to the burpee, the clean to burpees. One side, 10 seconds. Remember, you can elevate those hands, elevate the weight. Watch that lower back. You can also step it back. Clean it up. And jump or step back. Watch that posture on your way up. We want to crank on this one. Try to get as many reps in as you can. We're getting that heart rate up. 10 seconds. 5. Stop. Whew. Next up is that lateral lunge press out. Lateral lunge press out. I think I'm going to grab a weight. My shoulder is not feeling that today. Stay to one side. I should have gone to my right, hey? Good. Make sure you're trying to break whatever it is you're holding in your hands in half. So, A, you're not hiking up with your shoulders. And B, you're getting that muscle that's just under your armpits nice and fired up. Okay, one side done. We go to the other side, back to that thruster. So, rack your weight. Go. I'll give you a halfway, which is right now. Hang in there. Press through the bottoms of your feet. 10 seconds. Good work. On to the row. So nice long stride. Whew. 5 seconds. And go. You've got 15 seconds. 10, 5, excellent job. On to the clean to burpee. Clean to burpee. We're on that opposite side now. Hope I remember to go that way on the lunge. 3, 2, hips are back. And here we go. Make sure you jump those feet forward so that the weight is right between those hands. Nice work. Lateral lunge with the press out. So I'm gonna grab my little plate here. You can grab a dumbbell, that works. And go. Push those hips straight back. Remember, it shouldn't look something like that. Keep those shoulders down and back. Tongue to the roof of your mouth. Should not feel this in your knees, folks. If you do, make it a little squat side to side, okay? Good work. Okay, we are back to side run, side 1, round 2. So rack that weight up. Right side. Go thruster. Remember, if you don't typically go overhead, you are going to sit those hips back and just squat. Overhead presses are not for people with shoulder issues or neck issues. It's not worth it. So you can just hold it here and squat as such. 5 seconds. Nice work. On to the row. On to the row. Nice long stretch. Whew. Go. I'll tell you when you get halfway. Whoo, there you are, halfway. 15 seconds. So you don't have to just do cardio activities like jump rope, burpees, and such to get that heart rate up. Grab some weights, work on your muscle mass, your bone density. It's a win-win. Clean to burpee. Right side. Go. Make sure, gang, on your clean that your hips are going back. On that burpee, you're finding that plank. That could be an exercise. How about not? Stop. Next up is that lateral lunge. This time I am going to go to the right, so I know that I'm doing all right-sided stuff this time. Yeah, ready, set, go. You guys got this. 20 seconds. Hey, you know what? You could crank up the volume on some tunes. I can't do that because I'll get shut down. 8 seconds, but feel free to crank up the tunes and just watch, right? 3, 2, and 1. Everything on the other side. Whew. Squat to press or thruster or just a squat. Go. Halfway. Make sure you guys are holding the weight like this versus like that. 5 seconds. And nicely done. 2-point row. It's the only one where we are just rowing. How about it? 5 seconds. And go. Halfway. Again, you want to focus on bringing that shoulder blade straight back, driving the elbows straight back, and pulling that dumbbell low on your hip. And stop. Onto the clean and burpee. Elevate if you need to. And just watch that when you're stepping back, you're bracing. Hips need to go back on the clean. You want to make sure you're bracing with your hands and your abs. Go on the burpee. And feel free to step it back. Halfway. Saved by the bell, so to speak. Lateral lunge and press out. Go. Remember that inside leg is nice and straight. And you're pushing those hips way back. You've got it. 15 seconds. Four. Whew. All right, let's get ready. We're back to the top. Rack that weight up. Thruster. Go. Halfway. 10 seconds. Woo! Moving on to the row. 2-point row. Nice big step and stretch. Pulling low on that hip. You got it. Halfway. Clean to burpee up next. 10 seconds. 5. And stop. Clean to burpee. Clean to burpee. Get ready. Right side. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. That might have been an early start. All good. Crank it out. press out. Lunge to press out. 5. And go. Stay with it. Side to side squat is an option. Make sure as you get tired, the shoulders stay down, right? Push from that rib cage, elbows right by your side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and nice job. Okay, we go to the other side. Woohoo! Thruster. Rack it up. Thruster or squat. Go. You are halfway. 10. Nice work. Moving on. 2-point row. Nice long stretch. 3, 2, and go. You've got 15 seconds. 10, 5, 4, excellent work. Clean to burpee, clean to burpee. I'm gonna go sideways this time. Whew. Get ready, 5 seconds. Hip crease, right? Almost there. Woo! That was it. Okay, lateral lunge. Lateral lunge with a press out. 3, 2, and go. We've got one more set, halfway on each side, and then we are done, folks. 10 seconds. Keep working. So when it's cold outside, my East Coast Midwestern friends, and you don't want to get out and walk, guess what? Turn one of these bad boys on. Under a half hour, you're good to go. Rack it up. Let's hit it. That's called the world of no excuses. Put it on your calendar, make it happen. You got it. 15 seconds. 10. 'Whew. Got a lot of reps in that round. This is our last round on the right side. Big long stretch, 2-point row. Go. You got it. 15. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right, look at this way. Clean to burpee. Clean to burpee. Low power mode. Go. Three seconds. Whew. Lateral lunge to press out. We've got 8. 3, 2, go. We are halfway. Hips back, hips don't lie. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. We are moving on to last round. Thrusters to start us off. Rack it up. Go. You notice my mat is missing because Miss Daisy Dukes had a little gastrointestinal distress on my jade yoga mat, which is now in the trash. 5 seconds. Whoo! 2-point row. Hey, Daisy Dukes, where are you, girl? Daisy Dukes! I think she's sacked out. And row. Daisy, where are you? She's like, you're not asking me if I'm hungry or if I want to go for a walk. So, therefore, I'm going to ignore you. 15 seconds. I got to get that dog a bell for the door. Let's go. 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Clean to burpee. I know you're sad. This is your last round of burpees. Such a conflicting exercise for many. I don't have a problem with it as long as it's done right. It gets your heart rate up, and guess what? It gets you down on the floor and back up, which as you get older, you stop doing. So I'm all for burpees in that respect. Okay, this is it. Right here, right here. As my cousin always says, all right, all right. Okay, that's right, Dan. Where are you, Dan the man? Woo! We are almost there, folks. Hey, Dan the man is part of the reason why I'm out here in Huntington Beach. 10 seconds. He let me stay at his house multiple times. Beautiful. Love it. And hey, that is all. That's a wrap, folks. So we're gonna do a little we're gonna do a little foam rolling today. If you don't have one of these, just stick around and stretch the way you normally have stretched always in the past, hopefully. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm just gonna hop here on the foam roller and start down at the bottom of my calves, turn my toes in and out, searching for those trigger points. Lumpy, lumpy. And shimmy on up to your hammies. And that right glute, you can put your foot across the opposite knee and kind of wiggle that knee in and out. You could also just kind of hang on to your glute there and move your foot in and out, change sides. Woo, little naughty, little naughty. All right, and that back. Arms can be back here or here, whatever feels good to you. Oh, and onto one side. And then quickly roll it onto the other side. And let's hit those quads up. So just flip on over, start at the top of your knee and roll up. Six of one, half dozen of the other with the IT band. That's a pretty thick piece of fascia. Whether this does any good or not, I don't know. It definitely hurts. Woo! And changing sides. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in today. I'm Michelle from M Fitness for Life, and it was fun working out with you. Have a good one.